Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Logan matriarch had just shared a bed with this man the day before. So up until then, Brooke and Ridge considered themselves a couple no one could tear apart. But here comes Taylor silently gloating with her risque attire and tousled hair. Bold and the Beautiful didn't script a walk of shame for Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddick. Instead, when Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, caught her after a romp with Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, if Taylor were a peacock, she would spread her feathers in pride. Despite Taylor denying she had any thoughts of going after Ridge, the Bold and Beautiful fans think that's exactly what she did anyway. This week, Brooke calls out to Ridge for him to open the door at Eric Forrester's John McCook mansion. This is where he is staying after leaving Brooke Logan, but Brooke's calls go unanswered as he is busy with Taylor Hayes in the bedroom. When she finally gets into Eric's house, we see Taylor make herself known to Brooke with a horrendous visual slam. Taylor walks down the stairs directly from Ridge's bedroom as Brooke attempts to talk to him in the living room. There is no mistaking the message Taylor is sending. She is clad in nothing else but what looks like an oversized shirt, possibly belonging to Ridge Forrester. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for next week have Brooke Logan attempting to explain her plan to reverse the Forrester Creations takeover. But the preview clip has Ridge not buying it. Ridge Forrester doesn't see how Brooke could put a knife in his back by accepting the CDO position and then say she did it all for him. His anger in the preview clip is over the top. While these two are in the heat of an argument, Taylor emerges in the photo above. So while B and B fans know that Ridge jumped the gun by bedding down Taylor, he doesn't. But he likely won't realize that he opened a can of worms, this time around, leaving him no way out. Bold and the Beautiful will play this triangle out, but one thing is different this time. As time goes by on B and B, Ridge will likely want to return to Brooke Logan. But this time, he may find that he can't. That's because her claws are sharper than ever as she clings to the dressmaker. She has a safety net, her diagnosis. So it may prove impossible for him to leave Taylor Hayes. She came back to Lay with a fatal diagnosis of heart failure. Once she saw the specialist in Lay, she learned it was broken heart syndrome that she suffers from. So with Ridge's help, she is on the road to recovery. But this could pose a huge problem if he decides Brooke Logan is his destiny again. No one would forgive him if he caused Taylor's health to decline by breaking her heart, as he done before. If he tries to let Taylor Hayes go, he likely finds himself riddled with guilt. So despite knowing he belongs with Brooke Logan, Taylor's diagnosis could work against him as the biggest roadblock yet. Plus, he could never weather the wrath of his children. That's especially the case with Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messina's Wood. If he caused a decline in her mother's health, his daughter would never forgive him. So, Ridge Forrester likely didn't think that far ahead before bedding down Taylor Hayes. This time, there is likely no going back without possible fatal consequences for Taylor Hayes on the CBS soap. Los Angeles just got a whole lot hotter, and not in a good way for the Bold and the Beautiful's Brooke Logan. In a moment no fan saw coming, the queen of Forrester drama found herself stunned, speechless, and absolutely aghast when she walked in on Taylor Hayes, wearing nothing but Ridge Forrester's shirt. The scene, which is already being hailed by fans as an instant soap opera classic, is set to air next week, but spoilers and behind-the-scenes leaks have given us an early peek, and let's just say, this storyline is about to explode like a Forrester Creations fashion show gone wrong. It starts innocently enough, well, as innocent as anything can be when Ridge Forrester is involved. Brooke arrives at the Forrester estate unexpectedly, carrying what she claims is a forgotten sketchpad. But what viewers know is a carefully curated excuse to check in on her ex-husband. What she finds instead? Taylor, fresh from the shower, casually padding through Ridge's living room, wearing one of his crisp white button-downs, and only that. Hair still damp, a glass of red wine in hand, and the faintest smirk playing at her lips. It's the kind of image that would send any ex-wife into cardiac arrest. Eyewitnesses on set say Catherine Kelly Lang brought out the fire for this scene. Brooke doesn't just gasp, she storms. Her voice trembles, her eyes widen, and in true Brooke fashion, she demands answers without waiting to hear them. "Are you kidding me, Taylor?" she cries, her voice echoing through the halls like a war drum. "Did you even wait a week before crawling back into Ridge's bed, or are you just living here now?" Taylor, ever the picture of calm or calculated indifference, simply shrugs and sips her wine. "I'm not crawling, Brooke. And if anyone's been desperate, it's not me." Spoiler insiders say this may be one of the most emotionally charged confrontations the show has aired in years, and with Taylor wearing nothing but Ridge's shirt, the symbolism couldn't be more on the nose. So where is Ridge while all this is happening? According to teasers, he's conveniently out back trimming hedges or, more likely, avoiding emotional responsibility as usual. But viewers know Ridge better than to believe he didn't plan this moment in some way. Let's face it, Ridge Forrester has built a career on loving two women at the same time. His back and forth between Taylor and Brooke is the very fabric of B&B lore. But this, letting Taylor prance around in his shirt, fully knowing Brooke might drop by. There's a deeper layer to this scandalous reveal, one that's bubbling just beneath the surface. Could Taylor be putting on a show for Brooke? Could this be part of a bigger plan to push Brooke out of Ridge's life for good? After all, it wouldn't be the first time Taylor's played coy, only to strike like a viper when the moment's right. And with Ridge perpetually stuck in a loop of indecision, maybe Taylor finally decided to take control, one oversized shirt at a time. Brooke, however, isn't one to back down without a fight. Sources say this wardrobe-based betrayal lights a fire under her like never before. Gone is the love-lorn Brooke begging Ridge to choose her. What's coming next is a Brooke on a mission to remind the world exactly why she was always Ridge's first love, and possibly his last. The early reactions to the spoiler photo have already begun to flood social media. Fans are living for the chaos. Soap Twitter, TikTok, and forums are ablaze with speculation. Was this a setup? Is Ridge secretly rekindling things with Taylor, or was Taylor just marking her territory in the most dramatic way possible? According to upcoming episode teasers, this confrontation is just the beginning. Ridge will return home to find the aftermath, shattered wine glasses, raised voices, and a lingering tension that smells like perfume and poor choices. There's talk of another showdown at Forrester Creations, where Brooke is rumored to demand that Taylor resign from her role as co-parenting therapist, claiming you can't play shrink when you're playing house with the patient. Expect alliances to shift, secrets to surface, and passions to reignite. Because this isn't just about a shirt. It's about legacy, love, and the lengths people will go to in order to win. In the grand tradition of the bold and the beautiful, sometimes all it takes is one unexpected moment to shift the entire landscape of love and loyalty. Taylor in Ridge's shirt isn't just a fashion statement, it's a declaration of war. So grab your wine, set your DVRs, and brace yourself, because next week, the Forrester Mansion becomes ground zero for one of the boldest, most beautifully savage storylines we've seen in years.